Guys, do you feel like people look at you weird when you want to talk about like the TV show that you're really into or the movie you're really into, or maybe it's your music or art or like weird stuff, like the weird niche stuff that you feel no one else really enjoys, but you really like it. You just feel like other people might not resonate with it as much as you do. I want to tell you that that probably is making your life so much better. Those like random deep thoughts that you have that you think are really weird, you know? Maybe you smoke a joint or you're just sitting there and you think way too deep. Like sometimes I'll be with my friends and maybe we're smoking or drinking or we're just sitting there, but you can tell that we're all really close. We've known each other for years. I mean, the shortest amount of time that I've known one of the friends in my immediate circle, I think the minimum amount of time I've known one of them is probably at least 8 years now. I've known all these guys for a very long time. And so at this point, we all function as though we're a family. We function like we're brothers. That's just how it is. I don't know. I feel a little weird saying it on camera for the whole world. Obviously, that's a little strange, but that's how it is. And I'm sure a lot of you probably relate. But what I'm saying is, we can be out, we can be hanging out, and sometimes we'll just take notice. We'll be like, it's so weird that the things that I think and say and do, someone also thinks and says and does just as similar, just as crazy, just as like happy or mad or whatever it might be. The weird stuff that you don't think anyone else is just like you. And they are. They're just like you. They do the same stuff. They feel the same way. They act the same way. They do and think the same stuff. And it's so strange. And you can sit there and, you know, when you're high and you're thinking these things, you're thinking, I'm just high like, oh my God, dude. Isn't it crazy that water is just blue? I know that in the moment it feels like thoughts like that are just that stupid. Like you're getting deep and you're thinking dumb stuff, you know.
A person who thinks
has
all the time,
who thinks nothing but
has
thoughts,
nothing to think about
that type of
except
shit.
thoughts.
The thing is, guys, those deep thoughts, you should have them. It is crazy that you met your friends the way you did. It is crazy that you met your girlfriend the way you did. It's crazy you have the parents you have. It's crazy you were even born. Yeah, it's crazy that you've experienced the stuff you've experienced. That is crazy. Don't let anyone convince you that your life isn't like this crazy gift, this crazy thing. Your life is that insane. It is crazy to be able to say that we've done some of the stuff we've done. I mean, if you think about it, we've literally traveled across the country. Me and Diego are about to go on a cruise out of the country to the Bahamas. Like, that's a crazy thing. To know that you've had a friend since I was like 7 years old. I've known him. We've talked. We've even not talked for like 3 years. And right when I hit him up, we start making YouTube videos for my YouTube channel that I start at 16 years old. That's a crazy thing. And we're going to go out of the country together to do whatever the fuck on a boat. That's a crazy thing, guys. These thoughts aren't weird that you have. Like, I wish my animals could talk. These thoughts are what make you you. And it's good to think these things because it kind of makes you grateful for your life. It makes you experience gratitude. You really enjoy your life when you think these things. You think, my life isn't all that bad. You realize, oh wow, I've done a whole lot of crazy stuff. I've met some crazy people. And it's insane when you really think, like, if you have close friends like I do, you think it's insane that I've met people that can feel like my family. It's crazy that God has blessed me with people close enough to me that I'm comfortable being naked in front of them. I'm comfortable jumping into a river butt naked in front of these dudes with full confidence that they are going to pick me up out of the water if something goes bad. That's insane. I mean, some of the stories, guys, are just insane when you think about these things. So it's dumb to think that you shouldn't think these deep, weird thoughts, or you can't go to people and talk about this weird, deep stuff. You should be able to talk about that stuff. Everyone's feeling it. Everyone's been through it, and everyone probably thinks it, but everyone's too scared to talk about it. And the reason you're too scared to talk about it is probably because you feel out of place. You feel like you're weird for thinking it. But you're not. You're not weird for being weird and deep and artsy. You should be weird, deep, and artsy. It gives you a different level of appreciation for life, a different appreciation for the world around you, the endless opportunities you have to do whatever it is you want to do. That's an insane thought to have. Like, you can always be thinking like that. You can always be getting that deep. And some people don't want to be deep all the time. And yes, I agree. There's a time and a place. Sometimes let's just have a goofy fun time. Let's just vibe out. Let's make some jokes. And we can do this for 3 to 4 hours. Sometimes let's sit there and talk about how crazy our lives are. And yeah, we can mix and match. We can have a good time and then dabble into how amazing it is that we're having a good time and then come back out and just have a good time. But the point is, guys, don't feel weird for thinking that deeply. Don't feel weird for getting that deep. Don't feel weird for understanding things that deeply. You're not weird. Everyone should be doing it. You're not weird for doing it. You're probably honestly better off. You probably know yourself a lot better than the average person who doesn't want to feel weird or doesn't want to feel like a weird artsy nerd, for lack of better terms, like older people would say, like gay. Oh, that's gay to think like that. Oh, you're so sensitive. That's gay to be thinking that. Guys, let's all be gay. Let's all think that way. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Be who you want to be. Think how you want to think. It's normal. I just want you guys to get through your head that be who you are. Think that deep. Think gay thoughts, whatever. Not actual homosexual thoughts, unless that's your thing. But I mean, like, when maybe you're around a bunch of dudes and they're like, oh, bro, oh my God, fucking those memes where it's like, I needed this when you're hanging out with your friends. Don't be that guy that is a little corny and weird. But like, when you're thinking it, or you might say it, and then everyone goes, bro, you're being gay. Who gives a crap, man? Be gay. They're still going to be your friends. Stop thinking it's so weird and out of place. The message is positive. My message is wholesome, guys. Be deep. Think deep. Be yourself. Really learn yourself. Think deeper. It makes you happier. It makes you also sadder. It makes you have a deeper understanding of yourself. And I think as a man or as a female, whoever you are, it's more important to know yourself going into the world. I mean, the world is so fucked and evil nowadays. The point is, it's okay to think weird, deep, artsy, crazy cosmic thoughts every now and then. It's good for you. It's healthy for your brain to exercise. It's healthy for your soul to exercise these things. I'm going to end this off with a little story of how weird and comfortable with myself and how deep I'll get. I'm Christian. I believe in God. I always have, pretty much my entire life. I was raised that way. I wanted to smoke weed. My family doesn't like that at all. I was going to go on my balcony here in my apartment and take some bong rips. That's what I was going to do. But I've been super, as Mark Wahlberg would put it, prayed up. I've been prayed up very recently. I've been, reading my Bible. I've been feeling super spiritual at the time. So I go out on my balcony. I'm ripping the bong, but I'm praying at the same time. I'm praying and I'm going, God, is it not weird that I'm doing this? I know you didn't directly say it was a sin, but you told me not to let, things master my body. And I feel like I smoke too much. Maybe it's mastering me. Maybe it's taking a hold of a piece of my soul. I always want to smoke. And then I go, God, are you here right now? I know that I know you're here, but I want to feel like you're here. I want to feel like you're here with me. And I know technically you are, but I want to feel like you are. So I'm on my balcony, and if you guys didn't know, I have a chair and a second chair for like a guest to sit there with me. I've used it for like the mukzang, or normally just if somebody comes over, we'll sit out there and smoke. I cleared off the Bible and my book and my joint and lighter, whatever, my cup, whatever was on that second chair. Sometimes if I'm out there alone, I use the second chair as like a side table. I cleared it off and I told God he could have a seat there and just sit with me while I smoke, and I'll just talk to him. I was talking to him like he was there. I literally paused to take a rip, blow it out, and I go, my life feels like it's falling apart, but at the same time, it feels like I'm going to get better. And I'm talking to him. That's weird. And I feel like most people would think what I've just done and the story I just told is weird. I want you to be that comfortable with yourself. Be comfortable being that weird or strange or deep with yourself. It's good for your soul. It's healthy for your mind and brain. Do it consistently. Be that weird. Be that comfortable with yourself. And that's the end. If you feel like this helped you in any way, or you want me to cover another topic, or you just want me to help you with something, I don't know, comment down below what you thought or what you're thinking now, what you want to hear now. Just let me know in the comments. If you really enjoyed, please subscribe. It helps me out immensely.
Open up. It's bussin'.